So anyway, as of 10 minutes ago, the 70s are gone. Over. Maybe the 80s will be like the 60s. Maybe it just skips a decade. Like the 60s were great, the 50s suck, the 40s were World War II. No, that doesn't work. Shit. There's never going to be another decade like the 60s. God. Are we going to have a revolution with space invaders? I mean, I like video games, but really, they're not going to overthrow the government or get me laid. Does Hugh Hefner sit around playing Space Invaders? Would you if you were him? I wonder if there could be another revolution that was only about sex. Yeah, like a Hugh Hefner revolution. A revolution where everyone could get laid. I guess that's what happened in the 60s already. Shit, they had everything. What do we get? The Rockford Files and Barney Miller? I mean, great shows, but compared to the sex with a beautiful, sweet, soft, young, little blonde hippie chick who dances with you and brushes her long hair across your face and giggles and kisses your neck and your ear and your lips, and she tastes so sweet and smells like incense and shit! Fuck Space Invaders, fuck Barney Miller, and fuck Jimmy Carter. I mean, he's fine and all, better than those asshole Republicans, but really, who would you rather have running things? Jimmy Carter or Abby Hoffman? I ask you that. It takes balls to wear the American flags for your clothes. Those patriotic assholes think the thing is sacred, like Jesus or something. God, are they stupid. It's a fucking piece of cloth, you fools. It's a symbol. Christ, are they lame. That's why we had to have the revolution, because those patriotic idiots. Oh my God. If we'd have won the thing, I bet the 70s would have been even better than the 60s. And I would have sex with more blonde hippie chicks than I could even remember. Shit, that would have been great. But instead, I get to walk to the mall and go to Tilt and play Space Invaders in Phoenix. I get to walk home from Safeway drinking Mr. Pibb and eating Bugles. Although, Bugles are the best with that hell of a good dip they had back in New York. And that blonde chick on the yellow bike that always rides by. I'd give her a hell of a good dip. Anyway, I get to watch Luke and Han Solo have their revolution where mine is gone. I'm not saying it's 100% over, but it's pretty clear that we lost. My virginity being the most prominent evidence. Sure, we all know. We all still say, fuck the system, anarchy rules. We still write it on bathroom stalls. At least I do. And we flip off cop cars whenever we see them. Fucking pigs. Oink, oink. But there are never thousands of us in one place where we can really fuck those fucking sellout idiot traitor pigs. I mean, what kind of a guy becomes a pig and helps to harass and put down his own people for the rich people just so he can have a shitty job? You gotta be an immoral, dumb jerk to be a pig. I mean, Serpico was cool. I mean, he was a cop, but not a pig. He was a cop that was fighting the man. Now that's cool. Any cop that is like Serpico has my vote. But the ones I see around here, they're not like Serpico. You know, I have a real strong feeling that most cops are not like Serpico at all. What's worse is the rent-a-pigs at the mall. They think they're cops, but they're idiots. They don't even have guns, but they harass us all the time. They're bastards. Although there's this one guy, Darrow, he's actually pretty cool. He isn't like the others. He's just a guy with a city security job. I mean, the rest are rent-a-pigs. You can tell, they never get laid. I'm sure real cops get laid more than those schmucks. God, there are just tons of chicks walking around the mall that I want to fuck. I mean, like tons of them. I guess the real reason I go to the mall is to see the chicks, and I just go to the arcade so it's somewhere to go. Probably the same reason I eat at Carl's Jr. too. Though that chicken sandwich they have with onion rings and ranch dressing is about the baddest thing I ever ate. When I was a kid, I used to love that chocolate kugel though. That was even better. My friend Tom and I would eat the stuff after school and watch Mike Douglas in Dark Shadows. His mom wasn't around that much. It was pretty dynamite. I also used to love those space food sticks too. I can't find them anymore though. And there were those figurine bars. They were supposed to be like for women on diets, but I thought they were great. When we got older, Tom and I would get pizza and stay up late at his house and watch Mary Hartman, and Fernwood Tonight, and sneak outside and smoke cigarettes. Martin Mull is hilarious. Oh my God, the hot dog on a stick girls. What the hell? They, for some reason, have them make this lemonade or something by having them pump up and down for a long time on this huge weird butter churn thing or something. Most of them don't wear bras, so their tits bounce up and down when they do it, and it goes on for a long time. This had to be the reason the guy founded the company. He had a bunch of cash, and he just thought of a business where he had the excuse to get young hot chicks bouncing up and down for endless hours. When he opened the first one, he must have just sat there all day watching, pretending he cared about the sales or something. Well, he was pretty cool, because now we all get to enjoy it. I wish I had a camera to film it. Those beautiful tits just going up and down. It's like a show, so you're supposed to watch them. They can see you watching them, and they just smile at you, like, hey, look at me, I'm beautiful, I am. I wonder if they had hot dog on a stick in the 60s. If not, then that's one cool thing about the 70s. I mean, none of them really have huge tits, though. I guess because they're so young, but also because I don't think a girl with really big tits could do that. Not for all that time. Like, I could not see Adrienne Barbeau doing that, or Bo Derek.